Hello and welcome to another episode of Steven's Four Wheels. Today we're not in the SLK, we're not in the garage, we're not out and about on wherever I am today. I'm actually just in the bedroom today, so there's not really much directly to do with cars today. However, I have got a couple of car pictures behind me, and I'm also sat on a cushion with a car and Route 66 on. So not really anything to do with cars today, but what I really wanted to talk about was just a few general bits and pieces. And I also want to mention out what I'm going to do in my upcoming videos. First of all, an apology, I didn't get a video out last week for various different reasons. I had a really manic couple of weeks, and I don't know if anybody else has this. They have a couple of weeks for a week where they sort of end up doing lots of bits and pieces, and you don't really feel like you've done a whole lot, but there's lots of bits and pieces, and it's just been such a manic couple of weeks, and I'm hoping to have quite a few days now, and I'm actually able to sit down and put a video out this weekend. So I'm currently, I think it's Wednesday today, and this video will be going out on Saturday. So first little bit of business to clear up is about my last video, which was Devon. I actually had a few people comment on that video, which is fantastic. That's what I really like. I like to hear your opinion. I like to hear what people have to comment about. Someone was asking that they don't own a car, but they'd love to go to the area. How can they actually travel around and see those views? And I've suggested that there are buses. There are a few different buses that go along there. They don't go to all the areas, such as when I went to the Ness in Sheldon or went to Meadfoot Beach. They don't go down those areas, but they do go to the main areas, Teignmouth, Paynton, Torquay, all those sort of areas. So you can still do that trip. And I've been on the bus along there, and it is a still fantastic journey. And I really recommend it. And I think it's not that expensive. I think it's like £5 or £6 for a whole day pass. So it's actually quite easy to do. So even if you don't have a car, it's still something you can do. And secondly then, I suppose moving on to the main part of the video, which is looking at the future of Steven's Four Wheels and what I want to do. And I suppose to look at the future in a strange way, I have to go back to the past. And I was going to start this video and start Steven's Four Wheels in January, and I was going to do a big video about how fantastic this year was going to be, and I'm slightly glad I didn't now, because this year, for sort of one obvious reason, which I think everyone's been affected by, it just hasn't worked out. You know, it's I wanted to start this video when I got back off a holiday in February, and I set out I did a little teaser video before I left on holiday, and it just I just didn't get actually doing the content, because I knew this virus was coming, and suddenly it got a lot bigger. Here in the UK we went into lockdown 23rd of March, I think it was. Yeah, so we went to the lockdown end of March, and it was sort of one of the things that everyone sort of knew it was coming. The death rate and the infection rate was just really skyrocketing up. I think from sort of February, mid-February, I sort of knew something was this was gonna really kick off big time. I had a lot planned for this year. I had a lot of car shows, actually quite a lot around the country. I had a lot Midlands based, that's where I'm based in England. I had quite a few on the south coast as well I was going to go to, and it's just not worked out. The Mercedes-Benz Club, which some of you will know, I help organise some of their events on Regional Office 4, and also look up their Facebook page. They still aren't doing events. We're now, what is this end, getting towards the end of September, and they're still not doing events, which I completely agree with that decision. I think that is the right decision to do. I think at the moment we're in that middle ground. We've had the first lockdown, we've started to get life sort of back to some sort of normality, but now we're going up again. The rates are going up. Currently here in the Midlands you can't go around to the other people's house, so it's sort of a mini lockdown we've got going on. I was meant to go anyway, we'll go to all the events, but obviously because of this virus it just didn't happen. So that's where we sort of are today. I'm still in this middle ground. I wanted to start the channel, I wanted to get some content up there, but there's still this virus, and I don't think personally I'll see many shows this year. I went to a couple of shows I think I went to an SLK meet in January, and there was a one in March as well, and there's a few pub meets that I went to for our local Mercedes Club region. But I'm trying to think, I've been to one other since lockdown, that's this. So I think that's about 4 events this year, when I literally had nearly one most weekends. So I think July was the busiest time. I had literally each weekend I had something going on so Saturday and Sunday. I had one Saturday free in July, and I can imagine that was probably going to be filled up with other car events. That just shows you how busy I actually was. But it hasn't worked out that way. It hasn't panned out to do all these fantastic car shows and to bring you all the great content. So hopefully next year is going to be the big year. So that's the past anyway. That's my explanation. It brings neatly onto the future. Hopefully I'm sort of looking at ways how can I do content without actually having to create lots and lots of car show videos and having to go to lots of car shows and upset myself and other people. So hopefully there's going to be some videos coming up soon where I get to drive other club members' cars. Hopefully that's going to be panning out. I'm sort of arranging that with people at the moment, so that might be in a few weeks down the line to actually start seeing them. Hopefully we're going to go, I'm going down to Devon next few days, and we're going to go to the Morton Hampstead, I can never pronounce that name, I think it's Morton Hampstead Motor Museum, which is a fantastic little motor museum. I don't think they've got that many cars, not a fantastic big museum. Most people haven't heard of it. It's not as famous as like the British Motor Museum or Bewdley Motor Museum, which is fairly sort of well known. So hopefully that's going to be in a video coming up soon. So we're going to do, so hopefully if I can get to some car shows I will do that. Well, hopefully that's going to start getting a bit more content for you as well. Hopefully we're going to do a few more drives. I'm very aware that we are coming towards winter. I've just said it's mid to late September now, and I'm quite aware that it is coming towards winter, and winter's the time where I use my SLK less as well. And just to put things into perspective, how much I haven't been out, I have done about 15,000 miles in the last couple of years in the SLK, so that's about 7.5, let's say, for argument's sake, average mileage per year. And this year I think I'm up to about 1,200 since my MOT in January, so you can imagine now mid late September now, I just haven't done it, and now I'm coming to the part here where I actually use the SLK less. So it's very much, this whole year hasn't panned out how I was going to pan out, but hopefully I'm going to try and make the best of it. I'm looking forward to a bit of a challenge, shall we say, and actually getting some more content out. If you have any ideas for content, obviously please do let me know in the comments. If you've got any feedback, the video's already done. If you want to see more of whatever it is I've done in the videos that you like, please do comment below. Make sure you like the video, and also make sure you subscribe, not only to my YouTube channel, but also make sure you follow my Facebook page and also my Instagram page as well, and the links are in the description below. So hopefully you'll see some more content and some varied content coming up. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I think most people have been affected by this virus somehow. So I'm going to end the video there. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.